Okay, now we can walk out of the simulator. To me, there's not a lot of sex that's going on there, right? I mean, it's tough to make that case that you're going to be, bowled over by some woman while you're getting shot at. So that was our initial argument. What we started hearing when we were coming back, though, was like, okay, firefight's over. This is where the foolishness starts to happen.
The downtime.
Right, lots of downtime.
Don't you think it should?
Like, they've earned it. You want to blow off some steam.
Right. I think, after the fight, I don't care what you do.
But some of the guys were saying that if you are maybe trying to work one of the gals that you're on the front lines with,
right,
maybe it changes your attitude when you're fighting, that you might try to be more of a protector.
Yeah. 644-9334.
Isn't that what they're all doing anyway? So what if they attach a photo to the image?
Putting maybe one person, though, in front of the overall good of the whole group.
I guess it comes down to this. They have to find a way to control that part of it. And I think you hit on something before, which is they need to develop a chemical. And part A and part B. Sort of like if you ever mixed with epoxies, you got to take the two chemicals and mix them together.
Yes.
So what you do is
spray the girls with naughty parts with one thing. And if the two meet, not that kind of explosion.
Can that be first?
Power, right? And we let them talk to 4 listeners and decide which one gets Bon Jovi tickets. What do you think?
Well, actually, three.
No, we'll put one on the hotline.
Okay.
Come on now. I thought this through. At least for 6 seconds on my way from here to there. That was pretty good, wasn't it? So we need a person of power, somebody like a center of influence, somebody who feels like they can judge character.
In their mind, or like for real power?
For real power, because they're going to give away Bon Jovi tickets.
All right.
We're going to put in their hand a pair of Bon Jovi tickets.
All right, it's the power trip ticket giveaway.
Or do we give them even a more difficult choice? We put the tickets in their hand. They can choose to keep the tickets or give them away. Dun, dun, dun.
There is the greed.
Let's do that.
They would be an option to get the tickets.
Yes, let's do that. I think that's funny. What would you do? What would the listener do?
Well, Manti, what would you do? What would you do?
Well, you'd only need one ticket.
That's going to be my stock answer for anything. What would you do?
Katie Couric so scolded him.
I know. Manti.
Manti.
Yeah, have a listen to Katie Couric. By the way, before we take the calls on what would you do, Manti will be on TV today on Katie Couric Show, which apparently is on locally.
They stuck to the script, and you knew that something was amiss, Manti.
It wasn't.
Immediately, that throws your entire operational integrity through the wind. Everything's gone. And now every male there, their heart's beating 110 miles an hour. It is all of a sudden up to 210 miles per hour.
Onset. Toronto. Purple Hearts for it, and they sacrifice for their buddies,
But Reagan, that is because it's one of those things. Like I said, it's a fraternity. A female soldier sitting on the forward line with the male, it disrupts that whole continuity. And it's, listen, when you ask the small unit commanders, they all said this, but Panetta went ahead and did it anyway against the recommendations of forward commanders. If you read into it, it was the high-ups that haven't been in combat in years and years that suggested this, not the other way around.
Right.
So that's the point of contention.
Yeah, thanks for the call on that.
I wonder if people worry about that heroism being diluted, right? Like the guys that throw themselves on these firefights for their male unit members, and if they do it for a female, they're gonna be like, well, he only did it because she's a girl.
Yeah.
If they're worried that diluting will happen.
644-9334 is the telephone number. Who's on line two?
Victor in Buffalo.
Yo, Victor, what's up?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a service member or anything like that, so I'm not trying to assume I know anything. I just had a point. Haven't men and women on the police force been doing this for years?
Yeah, they did use that argument at some point, right? That's how, initially it kept women off the police force, I'm guessing, right? It's like, well, guys are going to be doing stupid things to protect them. Yeah, not a bad point.
I think some people would probably argue against that, by the way.
Well,
I think there's some people that aren't too stoked about that, so they might not want to be your comparison.
Typically, police work in pairs as opposed to larger groups. So, if it's not making it happen, just the two of you, it's probably a different chemistry.
Right. 644-9334. One more call on this. Who's on line 3?
Jay in Lancaster.
I never lost Jay. All right, let's move on. So the FBI had a possible PR nightmare on them because one of their own happened to be driving up and down the thruway looking for guys. You drive along, turn on the dome light, and, show the dome. So now He was arrested. He was in trouble. Channel 4 picks up the story.
It was a bizarre report. A truck driver heading down the state thruway near Eden noticed the dome light on and the minivan driving next to him. The trucker says the minivan driver wasn't wearing any pants, and he was making lewd gestures with his hands.
It's not something that you hear a whole lot of, unfortunately, and this is not something that you would want your family to be driving along and seeing.
Hell, what about the family? Like, truck drivers were calling us soon after this happened. Oh, there's a stretch of the thruway. You can't look out your window.
So that happens all the time. You'll see cars flashing their headlights. They pull up, they got the dome light on, and there they are naked trying to get you to pull over for a little loving.
What if something happens on that particular stretch? Like, what if they're not doing it on purpose? Like, why do my pants keep falling off as soon as I get into this mile marker?
It's a weird kind of triangle.
Right. Mile marker 69.
Don't go. It's haunted. You have to figure truck drivers might have one of those shades. Just pull it down.
Well, they kind of need that side mirror, you know.
Just pull it down.
So dudes are doing it to dudes?
Yes.
Because they were calling it, there was a name for it, right? When we were doing this, they were talking like it was
Gay.
No, but it was like hot dog mile, or I don't know, somebody was throwing
Hot dog highway or something. I don't know.
the wiener section of.
I mean, you've heard for years.
What the hell it was?
You've heard stories for years though, about certain rest areas along the thruway have been big hookup spots.
Right.
Lot lizards.
So, these drivers, again on Channel 4, these drivers talked about
The
it.
truck driver wasn't amused. He called police, and a trooper stopped 48-year-old John Urvelli and charged him with public lewdness.
All right, 48-year-old John Urvelli. So Urvelli's the guy from the FBI. Did Jack have the name?
Yeah, they called it Pickle Park.
Oh, okay, there you go. Right, something along those hot dog water. I don't know. So Pickle Park. So there's this one of the rest stops there, and it happens. It seems to happen around that location. So Urvelli, he's an FBI agent. He comes along. He's got his pants down. Next thing you know, he's incredibly embarrassed.
It's just a misdemeanor that carries a maximum 30 days in jail.
In this case, it was lewd conduct. It's when you display private parts of your body in public or in private with the expectation that somebody, either in a public place or a private place, will see them.
That was complicated because that covers a lot of ground. Exposing yourself in public or private with the expectation of somebody seeing it in private.
So that means that if you're like having a dinner party at your house and you're like, I'm just gonna get up and get the steak, and you get up and you're not wearing pants, it's sort of counts.
It's when you display private parts of your body in public or in private with the expectation that somebody, either a public place or a private place, will see them.
In a private place will see it. That's also getting naked in front of your wife, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, right?
Well, you're trying. It's like flashing somebody in their window.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right, so
Like Jim said, getting the steak and saying tube steak.
All right, now right now we're thinking, if we do something like that, we're gonna get 30 days in jail. But if you're with the FBI,
We also learned at the time Urvelli is an FBI agent and was off duty the night of the incident. It now appears Urvelli won't have to spend a single day in jail. In Edentown Court Tuesday night, the judge agreed to an ACD, adjournment in contemplation of dismissal. That means the charge will be dismissed in 6 months if Urvelli stays out of trouble during that time.
As long as he keeps his baton in its holster.
right, that's all he's got to do at this point. Now you might say to yourself, well, he's an FBI agent. He's gonna walk clean. I guess it's the first time.
It's sort of embarrassing, right? I mean, he's not like walking away from this kind of ever, right? Like, he's gonna go to work for the rest of his life, and he's gonna be like,
Director, your producer, your script.
You are listening to WQFJ 980, Tonawanda Informational Radio Station, 1670 AM.
Around campus parking lot. And immediately report this.
Dinero es importante. Es listening to WQFJ 980, Tonawanda Informational Radio Station, 1670 AM. Hello, you are listening to WQFJ 980, Tonawanda Informational Radio Station, 1670 AM. Hello, you are listening to WQFJ. So, Bradley, downtown cabin.
Stampede bus service on and between the North and South campuses available 24/7 and is handicapped accessible. Bike racks on each Stampede bus allow for safe transport of your bicycle. Visit the Parking and Transportation Services website for up-to-date schedules and to view the GPS-powered transportation tracker, which allows you to see when your bus or shuttle will arrive.
If you are visiting our campus, welcome to UV. A parking permit is required Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you do not have a permit, visitor parking is available on the North Campus, at meters, and in the following lots. The Frontenac lot off of White Road, adjacent to the Governor's Lot, offers convenient access to Cape and Hall and buildings along the academic side. The entry fee is $4 when arriving before 1 p.m. and $2 after.
Hey, you guys get on the throughway yet?
Also available in the second spiral lot near the Twin Road.
Okay, you're right behind me then somewhere. I'm in the slow lane and I passed Deke about 5 minutes ago. I'm almost up to the 90. Well, 290 I should say. It's a parking lot up here too, dude. It's going to be a slow, long ride. Dude, it said like 59 when I went by. I almost shit myself. I've never seen it that high before. Yeah, probably up around Main Street like normal. No. The way Ed explained it to me, we're doing a regular manhole cleaning, so we need the one drum for any large pieces. We're gonna back everything else out and bring it back to the shop and drum it. Yeah, that's what Brian told us to do. He said not to tell Grimmer what we're doing. Okay, maybe she did. Okay, well, yeah, we got the one drum there for the solids, like normal. Alright, well, I'll see you in about 59 minutes. Talk to you later, bud. Bye.
Edina, and Warsaw. Today, mostly cloudy with snow showers likely, then a chance of flurries before ending. Highs in the lower teens. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. Light northwest wind becoming north 5 to 10 miles an hour in the morning. Chance of snow 70%. Total daytime snow accumulation up to 2 inches possible. Tonight, snow toward Orleans County. Otherwise mostly cloudy, with lows around 0 to 10 above. Light west wind, but up to 15 miles an hour toward Orleans County. Chance of snow 80%. Little or no snow accumulation. Friday, snow, mainly in the afternoon. Highs in the upper teens, in the mid-20s near Lake Ontario. Light south wind. Chance of snow 80%. New snow accumulation of 1 to 2 inches possible. Friday night, snow. Lows in the upper teens.